Oh, 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 oh. Merry Christmas.
Noah.
Welcome to the Back to Cinema Christmas special.
It's Christmas.
It is currently December 25th.
Santa just delivered our toys.
He
and
just
ate our cookies.
delivered the presents.
And
Maybe if you're in Hawaii, he's doing it right now.
And we're gonna go open them on Christmas morning. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas. Seriously though, this is our Christmas episode, a little special, if you will. We're gonna be talking about some Christmas movies, some of our favorites. We're gonna do a little bracket,
Yeah.
and then we of course have a little bit of news for you. But I mean, we can just get right into it.
Well, real quick. What's your favorite thing about Christmas?
My favorite thing about Christmas is the vibes, the aesthetic of everything. I love going to like the mall or something and seeing all of the Christmas decorations.
Like sitting on Saint Nick's lap.
Yes, good old Saint Nick.
Good old Saint Nick. Coming to town, eh?
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part of Christmas, I was gonna say, is the food. It's the sweets. It's the vibes. And you know what perfectly encapsulates the Christmas vibe?
What?
Dash and Lily. That's
Dash
our
and
first
Lily.
topic, real quick.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so I've seen
No.
all of Dash and Lily. It's a Netflix original.
No,
It
show me
came out.
Dash and Lily last night.
Yes, it came out in 2019. Austin Abrams and I don't know the girl's name.
She was in Good Boys.
She was in Good Boys. She was like the friend of the sister.
Who did Molly.
Yes, who did Molly. But Dash and Lily, honestly, for two people who kind of want to end up in New York, watching
day, yeah.
a Christmas show in New York. I mean, any movie in New York that's Christmas is like great, and it just gives you the vibes. But Dash and Lily, I don't know why, but it makes me feel like warm almost.
Yeah, I mean...
Do you know what I'm saying?
I was getting a little warm watching it. It's a
cozy.
it is. It's cozy. It's fun. It's cute.
Little Christmas rom-com TV show.
Yeah.
Gives you a good storyline. It's great.
You know what? The whole segue is, what's your favorite part about Christmas? It's the movies. It's the Christmas.
The Christmas movies. And that's why everyone should go back to the cinema this Christmas.
There's no like good Christmas movie, like a new one.
Well, I mean, but most movie theaters are playing like Christmas Vacation.
Yeah. Well, I feel like, what's the last Christmas classic you think that came out?
Ooh. Maybe Love Actually.
That's a long time ago.
That's like 2008?
No, before.
That was before that? No.
2001.
Was it really?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm
2003.
Oh, I thought it was in the like okay.
Well, okay, I'm gonna say A Bad Mom's Christmas.
A Bad Mom's Christmas. Okay.
Or like, I feel like Office Christmas parties.
Office Christmas. I like
watch
that.
A lot.
Yeah.
What?
What about Elf?
Elf is not. Elf was 2003.
So is Love Actually.
But I'm
But
talking
we
like,
regretted that saying that.
Oh.
we're trying to get.
The newest Christmas classic.
It's not Spirited.
No.
But I don't think it's gonna be the one that people. I don't know how much I'm gonna rewatch. Oh my goodness! I don't know how much I'm gonna rewatch Spirited.
Yeah, I don't know how much I will either. Yeah, I don't know. It might be Office Christmas Party. That might be a good one.
Best Christmas movie of all time. Office Christmas Party.
Yeah.
You want to get into the bracket?
Let's get in the bracket on our little Christmas special episode.
Here comes Back to Cinema.
Here comes Back to Cinema, right down Back to Cinema Lane. Boop, boop.
That's
I
our
like
segue. We have a little segue music now.
Okay. So here is. I don't know if I saved the bracket. I did. Okay. So
What's our first?
I will put up the bracket on the screen if you're watching on YouTube. If you're not, we got on the left side of the bracket, we got Elf and Christmas with the Cranks.
Should we go one by one?
Yeah, let's go one by
Okay.
one. Okay. So let's start off. Elf and Christmas with the Cranks.
It's fucking easy.
It's the easiest decision I've ever made in my life. Elf.
Christmas with... No, it's Elf. Come on. I've seen Christmas with the Cranks. What do you think of that movie?
I don't think I've seen it. I think, well, I definitely have.
It's with Tim Allen, Jamie
Yeah.
Lee Curtis.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Tim Allen in just general scares me.
I'm a little scared Tim Allen is just gonna snap one day.
I feel like he already has.
He
It's
has.
just kept down on the hush. I mean, Elf is just way too like it's a that's the first Christmas movie I watch every year.
Yeah.
Is Elf. I watched it on Thanksgiving night. Little cute tradition.
Oh, so cute. Okay. So next up, we got this. Okay. For this to go up against Elf right away,
Wait.
next round. 'Cause
Oh.
I know I'm putting this through. The Santa Claus versus Miracle on 34th Street, which is controversial, low key, because I know Miracle on 34th Street is a big favorite for some people.
Oh wait, which one are we talking about? We're talking about the '90s one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, good. Because that movie slaps, and that I put that above.
The Santa Claus?
Yes.
What?
Yes. I
Oh.
rewatched the Santa Claus recently, and it's.
I cannot believe you've just done that. I cannot believe that.
What
I
do you
cannot
mean? What do
believe
you
that.
walk me through your thoughts here?
The Santa Claus is one of the best Christmas movies of all time. It literally tells the tale of how
Yeah, I might need to take that Santa hat off your head. And
a
give it to you.
regular man becomes Santa Claus, and then you get this trilogy. Yeah, the second and the third, it just progressively gets a little worse, but that first one,
It just gets
also
worse.
the third holds a
gets so much
good
worse.
spot in my heart with Martin Short as Jack Frost.
Okay, that is epic. I get that. I've watched that movie I watched that when it wasn't Christmas so much.
But I think the Santa Claus is, I mean, it's on my top 5.
What? Top 5?
What? Is that a crime?
Okay. I mean,
I don't like how you're judging me for
I'm
this.
telling you guys, in Miracle on 34th Street, it is pure magic when he's like, when the boy's sitting on his lap.
When he goes, "Welcome to Jurassic Park."
No, when the boy's sitting on his lap and the mom's like, he's deaf, and Santa Claus just like starts whipping it out. I like cry. It's beautiful. Well, does Santa Claus make you cry?
No, but I don't want to cry at Christmas.
That's what Christmas is about. It's about happy tears.
Christmas
you
is
know what
about
we're-
Christmas is about our Lord and Savior Jesus
Wow.
Christ. Actually,
You know what Christmas this episode's gonna be? It's about us finding the true meaning of Christmas, and by the end of it, we'll find it.
okay. I believe
Okay,
you.
wait. So what do we put past the bracket now? Because we're both.
Should we do rock paper scissors?
I think that's the only gentleman's game.
A little Rochambeau, if you will.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Miracle on 34th Street goes ahead.
I'm a little hurt, but it's okay. Okay, next you got Love Actually or White Christmas.
Love Actually, sorry.
Love Actually,
Nothing
instantly.
that movie is gonna go far.
That movie's gonna go far.
far.
And then we got Bad Santa or How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I'm putting the Grinch.
I'm putting the Grinch too.
Okay, I'm
Both
glad we agree.
movies.
Jim Carrey alone in that movie just like makes that.
Carry.
Mwah.
You know what? That's a class. I feel like that's a classic.
It is. It is. I want to watch it this Christmas because I haven't
So I
yet.
haven't watched it yet. But I'm
okay.
like, not gonna watch Bad Santa. You
No,
know? Like that's
no.
just not gonna happen.
What is Bad Santa?
He's like a mall Santa who's like always drunk.
Yeah.
And like this kid comes into his like, I don't know, like he just has to take care of a kid now and find the true meaning of Christmas.
Is it? Yeah.
Sleigh no reindeer.
Sleigh no reindeer.
What's the one with Vince Claus? What was the Vince Vaughn Santa Claus?
Oh, Fred
Fred
Claus.
Claus.
Vince
Vince
Claus.
Claus. I was-
That's just real life when he's not doing work.
Your money.
What?
Your money, baby.
Your money, baby. Little swigger.
Okay, so on the right side of the bracket, we have A Christmas Story or National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh, fuck.
This is a good one.
That's a really good one.
Let's talk through it.
I mean, the funnier movie, Christmas
Vacation. And I think that's what I'm kind of leaning towards.
Yeah, I mean, so Christmas Story for me on the holiday season, for me, it is so like, I only watch it on Christmas Day because it just plays. So I never really watch it in its entirety in the Christmas. I just watch the important parts that play on like, because it plays all day Christmas. So I can tune into like,
You played All Day Christmas?
well, that's what it plays on like the TV. It's on some channel. They play it all day.
Interesting.
So I'm like watching it like just the important. So I don't really watch it in its entirety on Christmas, but I watch Vacation every time.
So I think as horrible of a human being as Chevy Chase is,
He's damn good
he's
in that
great
movie.
in that movie.
He's damn
So I think
good.
we're setting Christmas Vacation.
Also, like, it's just way too iconic. It's just so good.
This is almost a good one too. I mean, I don't know how you feel about one of these movies.
Okay.
The Polar Express. What do you feel about that movie? You hate it, huh?
I fucking hate the Polar Express. That movie's scary.
It is a little scary. I'm not the biggest fan, but I can appreciate it.
What do you appreciate about the Polar Express?
I think.
Tom Hanks.
Well, I went on the Polar Express as a kid, and so I feel like that's why it kind of holds a special heart to me. Because like we would go.
I also went, and that movie scares the shit out of me.
But do you remember like when in Arizona we had like I don't know like an hour and a half north from where we are we have like the Polar Express experience. Like they bring you hot chocolate and you'd be on the train, and they're like, "There's your elf on the shelf," but now he's like a human.
Oh.
It was a little weird.
What?
Yeah, it was a little weird, but
What
it was.
the music of Polar Express?
I like.
The movie, The Uncanny Valley.
You like
I couldn't give
Piccolo
pass.
or Mobamba?
Is that, oh yeah, it's the little know-it-all, whatever his name is. He was awful.
Was awful.
Look at
Okay,
that
so
sweater.
or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh, like the old.
I feel like the old one's a little.
That's a bad little list right there. But I guess we're gonna go Rudolph. Or, I mean Rudolph. I haven't seen Rudolph in a very long time.
I think you're sleeping on Rudolph a little. I think you're shitting on it a little too much.
You think I am?
Yeah.
Can you recall the most famous back to cinema of them all? Back
to cinema. The Red-Nosed Reindeer.
This segment music is really good. I like
Okay,
it,
so
though.
next we have controversial.
Oh,
Die Hard or It's a Wonderful Life. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
It's
Declan?
Wonderful Life all the way.
I'm
Is,
there.
wait. But is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yeah, is Die Hard a
Yes.
Christmas movie?
If a movie takes place on Christmas intentionally, then I feel like it has to be a Christmas movie.
I can see that.
It takes place on Christmas Eve.
I'm with you.
It's Christmas Eve, sir.
It's Christmas Eve, sire. Tavis has come out on the podcast.
Yeah, but It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then next one, we got Home Alone or Jingle All the Way.
Oh shit.
I think that's easy for me.
Yeah.
Home Alone?
Home Alone, but Jingle All the Way is just so like. I'm done, man. Oh, that was awful.
That was really
was
bad.
awful.
It's really
I
terrible.
knew it in the middle of it. I stopped. I was like, oh, this is no good.
Do you want the Christmas hat?
I do. Can we
Need a little
switch
Christmas
off every
spirit?
now and then?
Okay, so that's the first round of the bracket. So let's go now to what is happening on the second. It's the second round.
Declan.
Going back to the left side of the bracket.
Back to the left side.
We got Elf versus Miracle on 34th Street.
Elf.
Elf for me. Elf for me.
It's the Elf for me.
All right. Next. Well, Elf is just such a classic. I feel like that is going to win.
Oh. Out of every. Okay, Buckaroo. I feel like we have different opinions on these Christmas movies.
Okay. Love Actually or The Grinch?
Love Actually.
I'm seeing Love Actually
I
too.
love that movie.
Okay. Christmas Vacation or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation. It's a Wonderful Life or Home Alone?
It's a Wonderful Life. Okay.
I'm
You're going to find this out when we rank our movies, but that movie is the best Christmas movie of all time.
Is that what you're going to put? I would say Home Alone.
You can say, you know what?
I want a little Rochambeau.
I'll give you this one.
You'll give me
I'll
this
just
one.
give you this one because I know you're not going to agree with how far It's a Wonderful Life is going to go for me. Because I'm going to make it like...
You sound like my father.
Yeah.
You know why?
You're an old soul.
I'll tell a little Christmas story when we get to it.
Okay.
A little Christmas story.
Do you think...
I think that would be funny as well.
Do you think... But what if someone like listens to it and they're like...
No kids are listening to this
That's true. It's
podcast.
explicit.
It's explicit.
We'll talk about that in a bit. Okay. Wait. Let's just finish this off. Okay. Elf or Love Actually?
Love Actually.
I agree.
Yeah.
Over Elf?
Yeah.
Over
Oh,
Elf?
wait. You know what? Emma will decide our tiebreakers.
I just did.
She just did.
But like it
Okay,
was.
but they're so different because Elf is more of like a laugh, ha ha, funny, but Love Actually is just like perfect.
Love Actually is a perfect movie.
I might go watch Love
Hugh,
Actually.
I'm
tonight.
gonna probably watch it today. Hugh Grant, Emma Thompson.
Isn't Liam Neeson in it too?
Yeah. Oh, he has the
Ferb?
best part with his son.
Ferb's in it.
Go get the guy.
Go get the guy.
He runs to the airport.
Okay. So then Christmas Vacation versus Home Alone. Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Home Alone's good, but it's not one I'm like, I need to see Home Alone like this
yeah.
Christmas.
Not at all.
Like, if it's on, I'll be like, oh, it's Home Alone. But, like, I'm not flocking for it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. A little Christmas scratch.
Little Christmas love. Okay, so then we got Love Actually versus Christmas Vacation, the finals. Who's taking it home? I think it's a good series.
That's the final. Oh.
It's the final. I think
Oh.
they both have some strong contenders.
That's tough. That's really tough.
I
mean, what's more?
think I'm feeling Love Actually takes it in 7.
You think so? In 7 games?
In
I
7
think
games.
Christmas Vacation starts off with a strong wins the first 2.
I think it's 2-0.
2-0.
I think Love Actually gets 2-1, and then I think Christmas Vacation goes 3-1.
But this is the thing. Love Actually, it's a story about underdogs, and it's a story about how Love Actually takes it home.
And that motherfucker goes from 3-1 to 4-3.
Pulls a LeBron James on him.
I think that's exactly what happens. And you know what? I think Love Actually wins this bracket.
Wow.
You know what? I saw it coming.
Me too. I saw it from a mile away. As soon as I knew it won over Elf, I was like, it's winning.
Shit.
Because for me, Elf was gonna win.
You think? Okay, well, let's get into this now.
Well, here's my question: should we do this as a draft?
Draft.
That could be a little TikTok.
That could be a TikTok. Let's do it.
Christmas movie draft.
Our starting
Rochambeau
5.
for first pick.
Sure. Dude,
He knows my trick.
this kid did it twice.
Twice.
Not once, but twice.
All right, I'm not worried about it. You could take your number 1 overall.
My number 1 overall best Christmas movie of all time is It's a Wonderful Life. You know why? I'm gonna give you a little story, and your heartstrings are gonna be plucked.
I mean, I think it's a ridiculous pick, but okay.
Your heartstrings are gonna be plucked, though.
We'll
so every Christmas Eve, no matter how, like, if we had a Christmas party or some big event, we always watch It's a Wonderful Life. And my dad, he's like, I cry once a year, and it's watching this film, right? And back then, I was like, oh, Dad's a little baby bitch crying. But now I cry watching it. I'm like, this movie's so fucking good. And what? It's so, the plot doesn't start till like an hour and 30 in. So just be prepared for that.
So it's sounding like you just, I don't know. It seems like you just picked an Anthony Bennett in the draft.
No, I picked Michael Jordan.
I think I'm gonna go with my number 1 pick in the draft, and it's gonna be Elf.
So now I can't have Elf. Oh.
No, you can't have Elf.
You know what though? On my front court, if It's a Wonderful Life is my point guard,
Elf is my point guard. Elf is strong.
my shooting guard is Love Actually.
Ooh.
Yep. Checkmate.
Okay. At shooting guard, give me Christmas Vacation. Solid pick.
Solid pick.
From what's on the board? Think about it.
Coming in at my small forward position.
Mm-hmm. The 3.
You need someone a little bigger, a little bolder,
Mm-hmm.
a little more green.
Interesting.
In my number 3, I have How the Grinch Stole Christmas starring Jim Carrey.
You know, I don't hate that pick. I think you could have taken it later. I think you could have got it in the 4th.
Probably could.
But for me, for my 3rd pick, I'm gonna take one of my favorites. Give me the Santa Claus. Give me the Santa Claus. That's a great pick. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear you laughing over there.
I'm scoffing.
You're
it's
ignoring.
Not a laugh, it's a scoff.
What?
It's a scoff.
You were ignoring the good things about this player.
I mean, I like the movie. I've just watched the movie, to be exact.
Yeah, and you have no real complaints about it. You know what? Actually, you watch the movie and you go, you know what? I really enjoyed it.
I enjoyed
exactly what you said.
Out of all the Christmas movies, it does not rank.
I think it does. I think you're nonsense
You know?
right now. I think you're disrespecting the player, and I think you need to make an apology.
No.
That's ridiculous.
There's no love in war.
Go with your fourth.
But you know what there is love in? Christmas. Maybe that's the true meaning of Christmas. Maybe we found it.
Mm-hmm.
No, we have to.
The people on TikTok are going to agree with me. I'm telling you, my list is better so far. Go with your fourth pick. You don't even know.
I know it. It's coming at my 4. I need someone sturdy. I need someone who's stood the test of time. I have Miracle on 34th Street.
Okay. I mean,
Miracle.
I don't know if you are picking movies to fall asleep to or what's happening, but
Are you
that's
kidding me?
interesting.
Are you kidding me?
You know what? I'm gonna take.
What are you gonna take?
Give me something that's gonna combat your Love Actually, and give me The Holiday. That's a good pick.
But it's literally it'll always stay in Love Actually's shadow.
But will it though? The Holiday's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, go see it.
What if I just ended it with Fred Claus? I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that.
That's your underdog.
That's my underdog. You know what? I need to think for a minute. Who do you have? Who do you have again? What was your 4? What have you picked? Elf. Holiday.
Elf, Christmas Vacation.
I have a dark horse in this race.
A dark horse, go.
A Christmas movie we've yet to talk about, and a Christmas movie that I hold near and dear to my heart.
Is it newer?
What?
Is it newer?
No, that's from it's an 80s classic.
Okay.
Scrooged, starring Bill Murray.
Okay, I like that.
That
pick.
is
You know,
my
I like
final
that pick.
pick. I think that.
You see, my mind's going a lot of places for my final pick. I'm thinking I could go with
You can go with Home Alone.
Home Alone, but I'm not.
You're
I'm
not
feeling
gonna-
a little more. I'm forgetting of a classic we were talking about earlier, like a newer classic that I think is really good. I don't know if I'm gonna pick it yet. I'm just gonna talk about
Just
it.
tell
Last
me.
Christmas
Oh,
with Henry Golding and Amelia Clark. Did you guys see that one? That was really good.
I don't think I did.
Really good. You need to watch it. You're gonna love it.
You know what movies? An animated movie that I think could be a classic. Arthur Christmas.
Good one.
That's a
Arthur
great
Christmas?
movie.
Do you guys know
Prep and Landing.
Christmases?
4 Christmases. I have watched 4 Christmases.
Let me pick my final pick.
Oh,
I was gonna go Last Christmas, but you know what? I'm thinking a safe pick for me. Give me Office Christmas Party.
Office Christmas.
That's my 5th pick. And I think TikTok, we'll let you decide, but whose list is better? I think my list is
I
better.
think mine has more Christmas spirit.
I think yours has more movies to fall asleep to, like straight up. Like, are we snoozing on Christmas or are we laughing and having a good time?
You know, we're having a belly full of cheer and love in our hearts on Christmas.
I don't know about that one, but okay. But so you haven't seen Last Christmas?
I guess I haven't. Is Henry
You-
Golding?
Henry Golding and Amelia Clark.
The two, I love them.
You should watch it. Seriously, like watch it before Christmas.
Okay. I mean, it is Christmas.
We have a little confession for you guys.
Oh no,
It's actually December 20th.
it is not.
We're
Christmas.
filming this to release on Christmas
It's gonna
because
be
it's our
Christmas
Christmas
Day.
special.
It's gonna
Because
be
we
our
were,
present.
to be honest, what was going to happen today is we were going to film
our Avatar.
our Avatar episode.
But technically, our Avatar episode has been filmed. If they're watching this on Christmas, or has it been?
Yes, but it's not coming out till after this now.
Oh shit!
The Avatar episode will be the day after this. It'll come out the day after this comes out.
But yeah,
We had some problems. One of the people, our guest,
went to
This-
Florida.
is in Pandora right now.
He is in Pandora. How's home tree, Evan? We miss you. We miss you.
I miss you. So that's kind of where we're at now. But yeah, I mean, Christmas time is just one of those times where I'm a little happier, just like a little bit.
I'd say so. I mean, I
I
think
get a little seasonal depression, but then Christmas time kicks in, and I'm like, okay.
I think for me, it's just hard to like get the Christmas spirit Like it didn't really start for me until last night when I went to like zoo lights.
I feel
so
that.
like I got to see all these Christmas lights and like, okay, now I'm feeling it.
No, yeah. It hasn't felt like it till honestly right now.
Because back in the day, honestly, low key,
Right now it's feeling.
Because
like
back in the day, like like elementary school, they made you feel like it was Christmas.
Oh, do you remember the parties you would have in elementary school?
Yeah, it felt like from like when it started December, I'm like, oh, it's Christmas.
Oh yeah.
But now it doesn't.
Do you ever have like the cookie making things?
Yes.
Like make the cookies. Those were lit.
It doesn't happen till a little later now for me, where I feel like it's Christmas.
Yeah, me either. You know when it would happen earlier?
What?
When we're in New York. It's gonna
Start
happen.
spreading
And in the news, back to cinemas here today. I wanna be a part of it. Back to cinema. That was great.
Hey, I knew we were on that, huh?
We were on that. Okay.
Wait,
Is that all we have to talk about with Christmas?
Wait, but what'd you whisper to me earlier?
Oh. So we're gonna tell our stories about how we found out Santa's
a fraud. On our Christmas episode.
On a Christmas episode. Not to ruin the mood.
If there's kids watching,
There's kids watching.
I'm so sorry.
Santa's real.
Santa's real. This is a lie.
A lie. We're lying.
We're lying to you. But when I was 8 years old, I asked for a Lego Ninjago Lego set. And I was really excited about it. It was a really big one. I think it was the ship they drove in.
That was dope.
And I was really excited for it. And you know what? One day my mom worked at the school that I went to. So we pulled up to the front and she's like, I got to go back in and grab something from the room. I'll be back. So I'm in her car alone. It's like right before Christmas break. I start crawling into the back of the car. I'm like, there's some Christmas presents in here.
Oh.
So I lift up the blanket that was hiding everything, and I saw the Lego Ninjago set. And I was like, oh, shit. And I was like, okay. Put it back over. I'm like, great. I'm getting that. Santa's going to give me something else. And then it's Christmas morning.
Oh, no.
What does the wrapping paper say? From Santa.
From St. Nick. From Kris Kringle.
How did my mom have it early? Because Santa, that's when I found out Santa wasn't real.
From then there on, were you like, every year, you're like...
Yeah, also there's like the next year kind of like confirmed it for me because my dad literally brought home all the presents in wrapping paper. And then Christmas morning, he's like, yeah, the ones with that wrapping paper are the ones from Santa. And it was the one I literally saw him bring in the day before.
Wow. Were you heartbroken or were you more just like, huh?
I don't think it... Yeah.
See,
I don't think I was
well,
heartbroken.
Don't hear mine.
Yeah.
Okay, so from like probably ages 8, starting like age 8 or maybe even a little earlier, I started to ponder the idea of like, how could this happen? Mm-hmm. You know, I'm like,
because that man in the suit, delivering presents to everyone.
Kids would always say Santa's not real, and you'd be like, maybe he is. Because like when I was a kid, like my parents made sure like certain things would happen. Mm-hmm. So in my head, I was like, well, yeah, it doesn't make sense, but like, it could happen. Mm-hmm. And then I was probably like 10 years old, and I wasn't even thinking about Santa. I was just kind of like, I'd just get the presents, it would happen. Mm-hmm. Then an important man in my life, not really important man, but just a man we both know in my life, was like, Declan, when did you find out Santa wasn't real? And it wasn't so much of a sad thing. It was more of like, I guess if he doesn't think Santa's real, then Santa probably isn't real.
Was this Jack?
No, it was Dale.
It was Dale. Was this an elf?
Yeah.
Oh, I do remember.
So I was 10
that.
years old. I guess
doing Elf
the
the
musical. More old. But I guess for the past...
10 in Elf?
Yeah. But for the...
Elf was 5 years ago. 5 years
I was turning 11. But at that point, I was kind of like, already like, I don't think this guy's real, but like, I guess I'll play into it. But then I was like, you know what? Dale said it. I think in my mind, it's over. But you know what? I always like the idea that he is real, because that'd be funny.
I want to believe he's real.
I want to believe Santa's real, because that's dope.
I think he is. You know what? In Violent Night, I saw Violent Night, a little Christmas review.
How was it?
It was honestly, it wasn't amazing, but it was what I expected. I was expected to go in, sit down, have a few laughs, like not make fun of the movie, but just like acknowledge that the movie is what it is. Yeah. And just enjoy it for what it is. And I think I did that. So David Harbour was great Santa. He was drunk Santa.
You know what we could do real quick? Who has been the best Santa Claus
Ooh.
in movie history?
Do you want to hear my answer?
Is it gonna make me angry?
It might make you angry.
Who is it?
Tim Allen.
Are you fucking serious? Are you for real? Oh,
Yeah.
it's a Christmas
I'm
smash.
for real. Tim Allen is my favorite Santa Claus. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it, huh?
Dude, are you serious?
Yeah, I am. Wow. Owen Wilson. That's my favorite.
That was my favorite Santa. Dude.
What?
But like half the movie, he's like not even really Santa.
Well, then there's Santa Claus 2 and there's Santa Claus 3
and then
the Santa Claus is on Disney Plus.
is that any good? You think?
I don't
Does
know.
that sound really loud?
No, I just
Oh, okay.
saw it happen.
Emma, I need a time to think. So, what's your favorite?
I would say, I mean, I do think Tim Allen is a good Santa, but I think Richard Attenborough in Miracle on 34th Street is really a great Santa.
Is that Jurassic Park?
Yeah, or no? Yeah, that's him, right? Are we
Oh,
talking about the '90s one?
Is it the 90s?
With that Matilda's in, then it's Jurassic Park. It's him.
Okay.
He's
him.
He's so good as Santa Claus.
He's
Like,
perfect.
He makes you feel joy. Like
I could meet you on that. But I do love Tim Allen as Santa Claus.
also I'm trying to think.
J.K. Simmons.
I bet. Yeah.
He's gonna be a great Santa Claus.
I'm trying to think of other Santa Clauses, huh? The one from Elf is fun.
The one from Elf? Yeah, he's fun.
He's fun. He doesn't have much to do in that one.
No, I mean it's more
He's more of
about
a sassy.
buddy.
He's more of a sassy Santa.
Yeah. Okay.
Paul There's Paul Giamatti.
Fred Claus.
Yeah. Oh.
You know what a movie I forgot about? Rise of the Guardians. That's a pretty good.
That's a
Christmas movie.
pretty good Christmas. But I also I didn't think that was a Christmas movie.
Neither did I. But then you said the whole thing about like I wanted to believe in Santa, and I was like, oh, remember that whole storyline where like they have to convince everyone Santa's real?
Well, I think the reason why I was like kind of holding on to Santa is because I feel like there's a lot of movies that are like, well, Santa was this religious figure, but then he like, they try to make it make sense for you. Yeah. And it just became more and more. You know what I never believed on? That my parents never did, so I never believed it. Elf on a Shelf.
I believed in Elf on the Shelf for the first year, maybe 2.
You know what? I think it adds way too much lore that you have to take care of.
I think the Christmas lore is good. I think it's good.
Okay.
I think you're shitting on it a
This
little
is
too
the thing,
much.
this is
I
the
think you
thing.
need to calm
What
down.
happens when a kid doesn't have an elf on the shelf, but his neighbor has one? And he's like, Mama, why don't I have an elf?
Because we're poor.
Because we're poor, Timmy.
Because we're poor,
We can't
Timmy.
afford an elf.
We can't. The elves don't come to our house because we can't afford one.
The elves can't fly here from the North Pole.
It's too hot in Phoenix,
It's
Arizona.
too hot in Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, so that's why.
But yeah. Do you want to just do some film news and wrap it up?
Sure.
Okay, so we have a little bit of film news for you guys.
Yes.
So potential peak at, or not potential, Spectacular Spider-Man, as you know, some of the best Spider-Man TV shows of all time, is gonna have an appearance in Spider-Verse, which I'm very excited for, or Across the Spider-Verse.
And there's this whole thing about the Pirates of the Caribbean, or Caribbean, how do you say?
Caribbean.
How they're making a movie with Margot Robbie, and it was gonna have no Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow. No Jack Sparrow, I don't think. But people thought that was canned. I thought that was announced.
Margot had kind of said like it's not happening
But
anymore.
now,
The producer, right?
the producer said Margot Robbie is still alive. Oh wait, okay. The film starring Margot Robbie is still alive, and another Pirates film with a younger cast is closer to being made first. And then he said, I quote, "It's alive for me. It's alive for Disney."
How do we get cast in that younger Pirates?
And I was just thinking that.
The thing that's
Younger Pirates movie.
We could be young pirates.
Yarg.
Okay, so Invincible Season 2 will be releasing in 2023. We don't have a specific date, but it will be there. And then last thing I'm just going to say, or do you want to talk about Avatar's box office real fast?
Yeah, so Avatar,
In this first weekend,
don't quote me on this actually.
don't quote you on it.
We'll dig into this
you
exact
lying?
number.
435.
I think it's 435 million overall, and I think it made it somewhere close to 140 something million in the U.S. opening weekend. That's opening like what, 4 days?
That's great. I think this
Over
whole
400 million in 4 days is nuts.
I think the week after, not the weekend, probably the weekend too, but like this week that we're in right now, I think the gross for that movie is going to be insane because everyone's on Christmas break.
But also,
Everyone's going to go to the movies this week and see it.
but also think about like worldwide, it's going to be very big, and also a lot of people worldwide just don't celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
So this weekend might not even really affect it too much.
Yeah.
Because
But also,
Its 4 day total is at 150.1 million.
In US?
Oh my gosh, that is nuts.
but as someone, I used to work at Harkins movie theaters, and Christmas Day
Do you
is
get people?
a really big day.
Really?
A lot of people go see movies.
you know
on
what-
Christmas Eve, Christmas Day.
That is a tradition.
Yeah.
That people will go to whatever movie's playing on Christmas.
Yeah. So I don't even think
that's
it's going to really
true.
affect it in the U.S. But is the Christmas movie they see going to be Avatar is the question.
What other movies are? I mean,
Well, we're having a little...
oh,
You're coming, right?
what?
To our little freezer?
Oh, what are you guys doing?
We're watching Avatar.
Oh,
We're straight up, every year we have a Christmas... We rent out a theater
Oh,
and
you
we
guys
watch
do, huh?
a Christmas movie. But this year we were like, let's just watch Avatar.
Yeah,
You're coming.
I want to.
December 26th?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh, okay. So the last thing I want to talk about is the top 10 2023 most anticipated blockbusters.
Oh yeah,
Because I think this is going to be cool.
because
Number one, they have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And I don't know if that's...
you think number one.
I don't know. I don't think number one. That's what
Are
they...
these in order of importance or just like?
These are what the fans from Fandango. 5,000
The
people.
most trustworthy people out there.
These are the blockbusters they think. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, number one. Number two, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
See, okay.
Ant-Man and the Wasp is number 3. I don't think that'll be that big. John Wick Chapter 4
Ooh,
is 4th.
I love John Wick.
5th is Indiana Jones and Dial of Destiny. I think that has potential to be one of the...
Yeah, that's
Top 3. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, I don't think people care anymore. I
No.
just don't think people care.
That's old DC.
Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1.
I think that should be a little more up.
It might be a little more up just because of the success of Top Gun.
Also, they played this thing before Avatar. They released it on the internet.
Yeah.
Of Tom Cruise preparing for a stunt for that movie.
That was crazy.
You
Did
saw
you
it?
see it?
The motorcycle,
Yeah.
and he's like, so there's this big tense moment where he jumps off, and then he does it, and then he's like, let's do it again. And I'm like,
6 times.
how?
crazy.
That's insane.
Next, we got The Hunger Games, The Battle of the Songbirds and Snakes. I could see this one standing at around 8. I feel like 8's a good ranking for
I'd
that.
say,
It could go up
I mean,
if
Hunger Games is a really,
it's a big
really
franchise.
big
I could see it
franchise.
going up is like if it has a great opening weekend.
Or yeah, I think the
And
trailer
it gets great reviews.
Once we see the
Trailers too,
trailers
yeah.
too.
Number 9, Creed 3.
Oh,
I feel like that's properly
yeah, it's
rated.
properly rated.
And then number 10, they have Super Mario Bros. Movie, which
That should
I
be up
think has
there.
potential to be in top 3.
That could be a top 3.
I think
That's
Super
like
Mario
one of my
movie might
most
make.
anticipated.
I'm anticipating it now. Super Mario movie will make at least $1.5 billion.
You think it's gonna cross a billy?
Yes. $1.5 billion it's gonna make.
What if it sucks?
It could.
It's gonna make that money. Think about the significance of like Nintendo in other countries. How big it's gonna do in like Japan.
Also, the trailers do look really fun.
It looks like a
looks
fun
great.
movie.
When is it released?
April.
So
Oh,
right after the opening of Nintendo World.
oh.
Mhm. And I wouldn't be surprised if they release some new Super Mario game around the same time too.
Where was Barbie and Oppenheimer?
July 22nd.
But like, where
I
were
think it's-
where were those?
those weren't on
Are
there?
those not blockbusters?
Well, they're wrong.
Yeah,
Because I
think-
would say Barbie.
I think Barbie's
I'm gonna
probably
be
gonna
honest,
do really good.
I think Barbie's gonna be great. And I
Barbie
think
should be on that list.
obviously that movie, the other movies gonna be good.
Oppenheimer? I think Oppenheimer will be good, but I don't know if it's gonna be as
Real quick, let's give our top 5s.
our top 5s.
Yeah, you do first.
Okay, mine would probably be.
Aquaman.
I think I low-key might put Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse at 1.
That's a very right pick.
I feel like that's good. Number 2, honestly, give me Indiana Jones.
Your list is shaping up to be mine.
Number 3, give me Super Mario.
No. Wait, okay, well, I'll give my number 3, John Wick.
John Wick.
I love the John Wick movies.
But I don't know. Is it gonna be as successful? Do people care anymore?
Well, I mean, I'm my most anticipated.
This is like just your.
My most.
Because this is mine too, but I think this is also gonna make the most. And then at 4, give me Guardians of the Galaxy.
4, give me Guardians. Yeah.
5, give me Barbie.
Oh, I would say 5, give me like Mission Impossible.
Yeah,
I'll say
Mission
Barbie.
Impossible.
But I'm really, I think Barbie's gonna be very good.
I think Barbie will be very good too.
Like that cast is just way too good not to be.
Yeah.
Like, and Greta Gerwig, come on. You know, I just realized I was saying that text you got last night of who you look like.
Shout out to Anna Scales, who randomly texted me last night, going, "I found a picture of you on a building in San Francisco," and proceeded to send me a photo of Greta Thunberg. And I go, "You did not just compare me to Greta Thunberg." And she goes, "I don't know who that is. I just thought it looked like you was a girl."
Oh, that was so
That was really funny. But anyways, you know what we're having?
What?
Simply having a back to cinema time. Christmas time, baby.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you for watching our Christmas special. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a
Your mic's coming at you.
Hello.
Hello.
It's been a pleasure to have you on this Christmas journey with us.
If you truly listen to this on Christmas,
What's the true meaning of Christmas, Noah? What do we find out? What do we find out today
the true
over
meaning of
this
Christmas
podcast?
is love.
It's love.
Actually.
Actually.
It's love. It's being kind to one another. It's being grateful for what we have, and it's
It is.
presents.
And it's for watching movies
Well, movies
and watching us.
and us and supporting your local podcasts.
Local podcasts, please. Give us money.
Give us some money. All right. Well, ho 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 ho.
Ho ho ho.
Thank you for watching this Back to Cinema episode.
Merry Christmas, Merry Hanukkah.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Goodbye, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.